Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm going to be your facilitator for this evening. We have 5 wonderful schools here. So thank you for attending the virtual transfer fair for all Virginia students, sponsored by the Virginia Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Counselors and StriveScan. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You are able to use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions for presenters at any time. We encourage you to take advantage of this while we have them all here with us. Your camera and microphone are turned off so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of multiple different sessions happening tonight, so be sure to check out the full schedule at strivescan.com/Virginia if you're interested in any others. This presentation is also being recorded and will be available within about a week at the same website, strivescan.com/Virginia. With that being said, I'd like to turn it over to our presenters, and the first school we're going to start with is UVA-Wise.
Thank you. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yep, you're all good.
Okay, awesome. So welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. My name is Jamie Rose. I'm the Director of Admissions at University of Virginia's College at Wise. So just want to spend a few minutes just to tell you about UVA-Wise. We were founded in 1954. We were founded as a 2-year school for students to transfer to the University of Virginia. So we have always had that affiliation with the University in Charlottesville. We later started awarding our own 4-year degrees, but we've always kept that affiliation. So we are a 4-year public liberal arts college, just like the university. And we were founded just to serve those students of Southwest Virginia. So that is still our mission. We serve the students of Southwest Virginia. We still serve, a very needy student body, first generation college students, and we've maintained our small size because we are really personable and really feel that we need to give our students that extra attention. So we only have about 2,000 students total, which is one of the drawing factors for me when I was looking at colleges, because I wanted to have that personal attention from my professors, my faculty members. So we only have about a 13-to-1 student faculty ratio. So that means as a student at UVA-Wise, your professor is going to know you. They're going to serve as your advisor. And sometimes you have that advisor for the entire 4 years that you are enrolled. So when you start thinking about looking at graduate schools, professional schools, if you've had that same professor for 4 years, really what kind of, recommendation that they can say about you after that 4-year time span, and those relationships that you gain during that experience are just phenomenal. So a little bit about where we are located. We are located in the far southwestern tip of the state of Virginia. So just some reference points. We're about 3 hours away from Roanoke. You can be about 5 hours to Richmond. We are also very close to Kentucky and Tennessee. So you can be in Kentucky in about 30 minutes, and you can be in the state of Tennessee in about 45 minutes from our campus. Just a little bit about academics at UVA-Wise. You can see a listing of our majors here, and we recently just added exercise science to our curriculum. So some of those students that are pre-professional physical therapy, they're starting to switch over to that exercise science. We have very high acceptance rates in the graduate professional school. A lot of that goes back to that one-on-one mentoring and advising, but we also have a huge undergraduate research symposium on our campus. So we really encourage our students across discipline to really get involved in research. So in the picture there, you can see Dr. Mike Shell, who's one of our biologists working with a student on a research program. And then for our science students, we have an endowed scholarship program where you can be paid to do research with a professor, and then you're published in academic journals by the time you graduate. We also have great academic support, everything from a writing center to tutoring, disability services. And then also with your majors, you can double major, minor from any disciplines. And we also have Army ROTC on our campus, which you can also pair with any of our majors. We started about 2 years ago. We partnered with with Apple for an iPad initiative called Innovate to Elevate. So all of our students, new incoming freshmen and new transfer students, you get the iPad, the keyboard, and the pencil. That's at no extra cost to our students. So you can use that the entire time that you are enrolled. The students love the Notability app in classes. It's really changed how we're doing things in our classes, enhanced the learning. A lot of our students are doing that with their research projects. And then you can get free downloadable books. So another cost saving factor for you guys, and everybody likes to hear that, right? So athletic programs, we are NCAA Division II. So that means we do offer athletic scholarships to our students. So if you're interested in athletics, please reach out to our coaches on the website. We are also a member of the South Atlantic Conference that we have. As far as student life, very easy to get involved on campus, and there are plenty of things to do. We have over 50 clubs and organizations for our students to get involved in. Just naturally, where we are located, we have a very robust outdoor recreation program. They do everything from tandem skydiving, deep sea fishing, whitewater rafting, intramural sports. We actually host some national championships there in cornhole. So maybe not what you were thinking, but we do have very good intramural sports programs. You can play against faculty and staff members as well. So it's really great to see your professors in that different light. And then we have a student activities board that does all kinds of events, everything from glow rage paint parties to Cavapalooza. That's a big outdoor carnival. So plenty of things to do on campus. As far as financial aid, we have a great endowment for a school our size. We award over $19 million in financial aid. About 89% of our students do qualify for financial aid, and we have consistently been ranked as one of the top colleges in the nation for the students graduating with the least amount of debt. So we're very proud of that, and Becky in financial aid just does a great job with that. As far as our Within Reach program, we just started this last year. So this is for Virginia residents, $40,000 or less income, working towards your first bachelor's degree. And this is a program set up that UVA-wise will cover your full tuition and fees cost. And you're eligible through that just through the financial aid process. As far as transfer students, you can apply online through our application, or you can do the Common App. If you're interested in spring, December 1st is the deadline there. For fall, February and March at the latest. We do require transcripts from all colleges that you have attended. If you have less than 30 hours, we do require an official high school transcript as well. We are completely test optional this year, so you do not have to send any test scores. And then everything else that you want to supplement your application with is completely optional as well. We are part of the guaranteed admission program with the Virginia Community College system. So all the students can qualify for that guaranteed admission program as long as you complete an Associate of Arts and Sciences degree. So here you have our contact information. I also wanted to add that we are open on campus. We are doing in-person campus tours. So if you are interested, please contact us for a visit. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Jamie. We're going to move on to our second school for the night, and that's going to be Virginia Commonwealth University. And also, we've had a few students join, so just remember, please feel free to utilize that Q&A at any time for any questions you have for the admissions reps.
Are you able to see my screen okay?
I do not see your screen yet.
Okay. Okay, everything okay now?
You're good.
All right, thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Shanae Cruz. I am with the Office of Admissions at Virginia Commonwealth University, and I'm the Senior Associate Director for Undergraduate Recruitment. Okay, so VCU is a public research institution, and we're centrally located in Virginia's capital city of Richmond. Our location provides our students with unique opportunities within our urban environment that may not necessarily be available in some of the more remote areas of the state. Our two urban campuses, the Monroe Park campus and our Medical College of Virginia campus, house more than 60 undergraduate programs. We are located approximately 2 hours from Washington, D.C., North Carolina, the mountains, as well as the beach. And while we're located in the city, there are many opportunities to get close to nature by taking a visit to one of the many local parks or even to the James River. In addition to that, students have lots of fun and are able to get engaged in one of our over 400 student organizations, as well as maybe attending one of our team sports events. We are Division I NCAA as well. There are 8 Fortune 500 companies located in Richmond, and VCU has over 150 established community partnerships. So our students have access to many co-curricular and experiential learning opportunities, such as internships, service learning, community service, and many post-graduation employment opportunities. We do have a sizable and diverse student body. We are numbering just over 30,000 students, and approximately 23,000 of them are undergraduate students. 86% of our students are Virginia residents, and we have students from 101 different countries. We have a minority student population of 45%, and our average class size is 28. On our 2 campuses, we offer, again, over 60 undergraduate programs. So the word diverse doesn't only describe our student population, but it also describes our academic offerings. On the Monroe Park campus, we have a College of Humanities and Sciences, a College of Engineering, School of Business, the School of Education, School of Social Work, School of the Arts, as well as the Wilder School of Government and Public Affairs and VCU Life Sciences. And then on our MCV campus, we have the College of Health Professions, School of Medicine, the School of Nursing, School of Dentistry, and the School of Pharmacy. In addition to that, we have an honors college as well as a graduate school. So, when should you apply and what are we looking for in a strong competitive applicant? Just like the slide says, at VCU, we don't have an average student, but I would like to share with you some of the things that may make you more competitive. We do admit students for both fall and spring. Our fall priority transfer deadline is March 15th. That's also the scholarship deadline for transfer students. And for spring, that priority deadline was November 1st. Now, don't worry, I know that deadline has passed, but we operate on rolling admissions. And what that means is, even though the deadline has passed, we will continue to accept applications until we meet capacity for general admissions. For general admissions, we recommend our transfer students have at least 30 semester credit hours and a cumulative GPA of 2.5 or higher. Now, if you're a transfer applicant who has less than 30 semester credit hours, then we'll also ask you to submit your high school transcript. So that's going to mean you're going to submit your high school transcript as well as your college transcript. And in most cases, we'll also ask you for a test score. However, be advised, for the 2021 school year, we are test optional for all undergraduate students. Now, please visit our website for more specific information regarding our health science programs, such as the nursing, clinical laboratory sciences, and clinical radiation sciences, because, and dental hygiene as well. Don't want to forget that, because those programs may actually have firm application deadlines and very specific application and admissions requirements. So you want to make sure that you're aware of those. Please also be advised that some of our programs may be considered more competitive and may require either a higher GPA or some type of supplemental materials in the application process. And examples of that would be when applying to engineering or maybe the School of the Arts. Perhaps you're applying to a visual arts program, they might require a portfolio. If you're applying for a performing arts program, they may actually also require you to do an audition or an interview. Lastly, VCU has a number of transfer agreements that are designed to make your transfer preparation, application, and transition as uncomplicated and as straightforward as possible. This information can be found online at transfer.vcu.edu. So lastly, I want to encourage you to take a screenshot of my last slide. This is our contact information and includes our phone numbers, our email addresses, and the website for both the Office of Admissions as well as the VCU Transfer Center. I also encourage you to visit our website to check out our virtual campus tour. We also offer many virtual information sessions opportunities, and we would love for you to join us next week for our virtual open house. Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time out and being with us tonight, and have a good evening.
Thank you very much. We're going to move on to our third school for the night. We're going to pass it over to Virginia State University.
Good afternoon, and thank you for having Virginia State here with you this evening. I'm Victoria Nichols, and I am Assistant Director of Recruitment at Virginia State. And I would like to share some information with you so that way you can understand more about what Virginia State University has to offer. At Virginia State University, we offer you a transformative experience. And what this means is that we really take the time to meet our students where they are, assess those students, share their the expectation that we have of them, and also hear the expectation that they have of us. We are located in Petersburg, Virginia, which is about 30 miles south of Richmond, Virginia, about 2.5 hours from the Washington, D.C. area, an hour and a half from the Tidewater, Virginia area, 2.5 hours from the Raleigh-Durham area. The picture that you see here on the screen is the aerial view of Virginia State University. At Virginia State University, we are a land-grant institution, a public institution, historically Black college and university, and a state-supported institution. So that would mean that we have additional funding to support our students as they matriculate at Virginia State. Some of the things I like to share with you is what I just mentioned, which is that transformative experience. And here's a 30-second look at what that really entails.
You have the power right now to transform your life through education and a commitment to learn. You have the power right now to build a life you love through preparation, hard work, and dedication. You have the power right now to shape your life. No matter how hard it's been, you can always begin again. Do something that your future self will thank you for. Come to Virginia State University, a transformative experience.
So that's a quick view of what that transformative experience actually entails. And here are the top 10 reasons to transfer to Virginia State. We have affordable tuition costs, available housing options, transfer scholarship and grant opportunities, institution and program-to-program articulations, monthly career service opportunities, as well as immediate internship opportunities, which help to build that hands-on experience towards your career path. We also have one-on-one advising, small classroom sizes. We also offer on our website an equivalency self-service so that you can determine what courses will transfer before actually committing to Virginia State University. And of course, we offer the personable transformative experience. In preparing financially to attend Virginia State University, you will see the in-state and out-of-state cost of tuition. However, what's more important is that 96% of our students receive financial assistance at Virginia State. So of course, that will entail scholarship opportunities, grants, work study, and the L word, the loans, we kind of save to the end. But we work really hard to establish a financial package for our students so that they can not worry about the financial stresses of matriculating at Virginia State. In addition to that, some of the most frequent questions, I've placed the answers on the screen here. As a state-supported institution, we are a medium-sized institution, which means about 4,385 students attend the university within our undergraduate program, but we are also supported with a graduate studies program to include doctoral degrees. We can benefit from the student to faculty ratio of 15:1, which of course means that we can benefit from the 20 classroom, average classroom size. Every student is not going to matriculate in the same program. And so with that being stated, your class sizes will decrease as you continue to attend Virginia State University. In this next slide, this is information pertaining to our student success and engagement area, where we encourage our students to become well-rounded individuals so that way they know how to prepare themselves for the workforce, but also to know how to be a contributor within the society. We offer 17 NCAA Division II sports. We are very competitive. However, if you're not interested in athletic opportunities, you can always engage in our fan experience. We have 90+ club and organizations. I would encourage you to initially begin to be associated with academic organizations that support your career path. We have over 130 study abroad opportunities that continue to build upon your resume and make you additionally marketable at Virginia State. The next slide is really what you really want to know about Virginia State, which is the admissions criteria. Our application is free. It's online at www.vsu.edu. However, what we look for in transfer students is a 2.0 on a 4.0 scale. We will need to receive the official transcripts from each institution that you've attended, if you've attended more than one. Knowing that information, it's going to be important to also consider that if you're in an Associate of Arts or an Associate of Science degree, and because we have partnerships with the 23 VCCS institutions, we also have the guaranteed admissions agreement. If you meet the guaranteed admissions agreement of an Associate of Arts or an Associate of Science and have a 3.0 on a 4.0 scale, we also offer a Founder Scholarship, which is $6,500 to attend Virginia State, which is renewable as long as you maintain the honors criteria. In terms of the application information as stated, we are on a line at the www.vsu.edu/apply. The application is free. I highly encourage students, as soon as you know that you're interested in Virginia State, as we are on rolling admissions, to make sure you submit your application. I've also listed the spring application deadline, which is December 15th. Our fall application deadline is July 15th. And we offer automatic scholarship consideration. My contact information is listed there. I am your personal point of contact, Victoria Nichols. Thank you so very much and hope to hear from you.
Thank you very much, Victoria. We are going to move on to our fourth school, and that is going to be Virginia Tech.
Awesome. Thanks so much. And hello, everybody out there. So I'm Jared Delaney here to talk with you about Virginia Tech. I serve as the transfer coordinator and senior assistant director of undergraduate admissions, meaning I can be your point of contact for the transfer process. Happy to help you through the process with any questions that you might have. You can see my contact information right here on the slide, as well as our transfer admissions homepage. This is a great one-stop shop for all the transfer resources that I'm going to cover in this presentation, as well as many other awesome resources to help you with your planning. So to get us started, a quick overview of Virginia Tech. We are a large public state institution located in Southwest Virginia. We have about 37,000 total students, an undergraduate population of about 30,000. So sizable graduate programs at Virginia Tech too. Over 90 undergraduate transfer majors you can apply to, spanning all disciplines. So no matter what you're interested in, you can do that at Virginia Tech. When you look at the ways to further customize your degree, you can even study up to like 250 degree granting options. So plenty of things. In terms of academic and student life, over 900 clubs and organizations as well. So outside of the classroom, so much to do and get involved with, hundreds of study abroad programs as well. Find some interest, meet new folks, do what you need to do. Yeah.
We can't see your screen.
Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Let's back it out. Let's try it again. Thanks for letting me know. How about now?
It still is not showing. It says double click to enter full screen mode.
Interesting. All right, let's try one more time. Sorry about that. How about now?
I'm still not seeing it. If someone else is seeing it, they can speak up, but it still looks like it's the same thing of the double click to enter full screen mode.
I can see his screen.
You can see it?
No.
Yeah, I could see it.
Okay, yeah,
okay.
Exact way I've done it all the other times. So I think it hopefully it's there for everybody. Let's go back into it. No problem. So let me get back where I was. I was talking about the clubs and organizations, so plenty to do outside of the classroom as well. In terms of transferring, we have a sizable transfer population on campus. We welcomed about 1,200 transfer students who began with us this fall. That means about 1 in 7 students who earns a Virginia Tech degree began their journey as a transfer student, which I like to celebrate. In terms of academics, I mentioned over 90 transfer programs. They're organized across our academic colleges. Don't have time to talk about every single major, but you can check them out on the website. strengths in pretty much every category you can think of, from agriculture and life sciences, architecture and urban studies, College of Engineering, College of Liberal Arts and Human Sciences, Natural Resources and the Environment, the Pamplin College of Business, College of Science, and our graduate options, including our medical school, as well as the Virginia Maryland Regional College of Veterinary Medicine. Now, there's some important resources you need to know about if you are planning a transfer. Now, we do things a little bit different than a lot of schools, and some of the schools you've heard from in this presentation tonight. We are not looking at your high school record as a transfer student. We are looking at your college work. Now, I talked about 90 transfer programs. We will enroll you directly into the major in the program that you want. But the catch there is that we need to see some specific preparation before you can transfer. So we're going to be prioritizing your college record, looking for specific classes, overall preparation to show you can be successful in your major. Now, we have all those different programs, and those expectations can be different depending on the program you're interested in. So we have what's called our transfer roadmaps. You can get to those at the link you see right there on the screen. Check out the transfer roadmap for the program that interests you. You'll see any requirements or any strong recommendations for coursework to be completed before you transfer. You can also use the Registrar's Transfer Guide as an excellent resource to check out how your credits are going to transfer. If you have got credits from a Virginia Community College, there's a full database of you can look up any class from the VCCS there. You can look if you have credits from another source, another four-year institution, maybe out of state. You can check out those credits as well on the general transfer equivalency database. Also, some helpful charts, AP, IB, and CLEP charts for you to look at if you have credit from those sources as well. Just wanted to highlight that there are some wonderful programs you can take advantage of when you become a transfer student, including our transfer student organizations. You can join that and meet other transfers. You can live on campus as part of our transfer experience living learning community, though most of our transfers are going to be living off campus. Great peer mentor program, an optional class for new transfers, all kinds of things. So check out the advising website for more information. Now, if you're interested in transferring, you need to know about applying and the deadlines, which are very, very important. So here's a look at our deadlines as of this year. Note that they can change from year to year, so just check back with us depending on when you're planning to transfer. Spring deadlines are there, summer and fall deadlines as well. There is an application checklist for you to follow that provides step-by-step instructions on navigating that application process. There are two major components to applying to Virginia Tech. We need you to submit your application through Common App. So you'll do a Common application, and then almost all applicants will submit a separate self-reported academic record where you're going to tell us about all those college classes that you've taken so far and the grades that you've made, as well as your in progress and planned work. Now, here's a quick snapshot of the cost of attending Virginia Tech: in-state tuition, fees, room and board, and the total out-of-state tuition, fees, room and board as well. The room and board piece is variable. Again, most transfers are going to be living off campus, but this is based on on-campus rates. So maybe if you were living on campus as part of the transfer community, that's what you could expect. You can see full breakdowns of different fees and costs and some really helpful tools and resources at the financial aid website, which is just finaid.vt.edu. Now, the good news is there's money to help you pay for school and attending Virginia Tech. The Office of University Scholarships and Financial Aid are your kind of points of contact here. There are some important things to share about what you need to do to be eligible for the most money possible. And some of these things have some earlier deadlines. So it's important to know that. While we have a March 1 application deadline for the summer and fall process, there is a scholarship deadline of January 22nd and a FAFSA priority deadline of January 22nd as well. So you need to apply for admission a little bit earlier and give yourself time to complete that general scholarship application and do your FAFSA by January 22nd. If you already got a FAFSA, update it. Make sure that Virginia Tech is listed alongside your current school that you would be transferring from. Check out the scholarships website to learn more about that process. Now, there's lots of reasons why folks choose Virginia Tech. Wonderful metrics in terms of looking at rankings and success. I love to highlight these and kind of share them, but my favorite one you'll see there is at the bottom of the screen, and that's going to be our retention rate. That's a fancy way of saying how many students come back to Virginia Tech after their first year, over 90%. This includes transfer students as well. And that's because Virginia Tech's not this one size fits all experience. We don't have some magic formula that we know everyone's looking for. You may be looking for something very different than someone else who attends Virginia Tech, but you're in the driver's seat. You have the ability to fully customize that time at Virginia Tech academically and otherwise, and find those spaces and places that you're going to be happy and successful. And that's why we have some of the happiest, most satisfied students in the country. So stay connected with us, follow us on social media, use the resources on that transfer homepage. Send me an email if you have questions, and just stay in touch with our office. So thanks so much and take care.
Thank you very much. And again, I apologize about that, Jared. We are going to move on to our last school of the evening, and that is Virginia Wesleyan University.
Thank you, everyone, for attending. Let me share my screen here. Can you all see the screen? Can you see the screen?
I'm going to see if someone else can see it because I'm still not seeing it.
Yeah, I can see it, Nadine. It looks good to me.
Okay, thank you. My name is Nadine White-Shook, and I am the director for transfer enrollment here at Virginia Wesleyan University. So I just want to tell you a little bit about us. We are Coastal Virginia's premier University of Liberal Arts and Sciences. We were founded in 1961. We are a liberal arts university with a twist, meaning that our classes are generally 4 credit hours. 3 hours are in the seat and the 4th is experiential, such as study abroad, internships, externships, and the such. We offer 39 majors here at Virginia Wesleyan, in addition to professional and pre-professional programs. We have the Lighthouse here on campus at Virginia Wesleyan University, which of course, we handle internships, undergraduate research, some of which has been published, study away opportunities, career development, resume writing, and so forth. We are a growing institution. Although a small institution, we have added graduate and online programs in 2017 and nearly $70 million spent in the last 5 years on campus enhancement. None of that has come from tuition money. Location, we're at the crossroads of Virginia Beach and Norfolk, which lends to several opportunities for internships, externships, and undergraduate studies. We are 300 amazing wooded acres, and the only way on and off campus is through security. We're also about 15 minutes away from the beach in almost any direction. We're affordable. Tuition is approximately $36,000, room and board approximately $10,000. 98% of our students receive financial aid, and we offer a merit-based scholarship to every single student who applies to and is accepted into Virginia Wesleyan. And again, that's based on your GPA. We are also a very military-friendly school. We offer military tuition assistance, including the Yellow Ribbon Program and Post 911 GI Bill. The long and short of it is, tuition is approximately $47,248, but with the average institutional award, which is $24,245, your tuition would be $23,000 per year. But there are other grants and scholarships, again, outside of the merit scholarship that we offer. We also offer evening and weekend programs, as well as an online program which are options for our adult population. They offer limited majors, however, 75% reduction in the tuition is applied to these programs. Application process is extremely easy. It's free, it's always free. We need an official transcript, and we do rolling admissions, which means as soon as I get your official transcript, I am able to make an admissions decision. For students who are part of the VCCS system, we do a fair transfer guarantee, which saves you time, money, and credits. Please take note of the contact information. I'm a little different than everyone else. It's just me and two fish at home. So you are welcome to call me at any time, day or night. I realize adults have varying lives. So please feel free if you have any questions to contact me at any time. And there you go, Virginia Wesleyan University.
Thank you very much. And thank you, students, all for attending today, and to our presenters. We really appreciate you guys being here this evening. So if there are any additional questions from our participants, please feel free to put them in the Q&A now, and our counselors will happily answer them for you. And if not, just remember that you can reach out to them at any time. So thank you for joining us. There will be a quick 4-question survey after you exit out of this session that we'd really appreciate you filling out. There are also multiple other sessions happening this evening, so feel free to sign up for those at strivescan.com/Virginia if you would like to attend. Recording for this session will be available in about a week at that website. So thank you all again to our students, as well as to our admissions reps for spending your evening with us. So I hope everyone has a great night. Stay safe.
Thank you.